Have you ever posted something online, maybe something you're doing or something you like, or just a harmless opinion, and suddenly someone jumps into the comments, gives you a lot of crap about it, and as a result, you just feel bad? Yeah, we probably all have. So let's talk about that. You know, if you spend any time at all on social media, you'll probably notice something. The trolls aren't happy. And I don't just mean they're miserable people, I mean they literally aren't happy with anything. You could post the most inoffensive, uplifting message and someone somewhere will find a way to be outraged by it. But what I want to talk about in this video is how we stop being affected by this. You see, their negativity isn't really about you, it's about them. And once we understand that, we can stop letting their words have a negative impact on us. I get a lot of comments on my videos, most of them positive, which is great. And this is largely because my videos only go out to around a few thousand people at a time, which means they'll mostly be seen by people who will appreciate the message or have already connected and engaged with my content. But the more people we go out to, the more chance we have of our posts being seen by the people who the message isn't really meant for. As a result, every now and then someone will pop up seemingly just to spread negativity. Now, if you follow me on this channel or on Instagram, then you've probably heard me talk about my other half, Brit. Now, she has a much bigger following than me across her socials, and as a result, her posts will at times be seen by up to a couple of million people. This means that amidst all the many supportive, positive comments, she'll also get the negative ones. She'll even get comments that are just outright bullying and offensive. She said to me recently that she just doesn't understand why people do it, because in all the years she's been online, she's never posted anything negative on anyone else's social media posts. And that's where most of us are at, isn't it? We see something we like, we might post a positive comment, and if we see something we don't like, we'll just keep scrolling on to something else. So that begs the obvious question. When I first started out being a therapist, I was working with all sorts of issues, not just anxiety. In particular, I worked a lot with depression. In an effort to understand and offer some degree of help, I would join depression chat forums and online support groups. I started to notice something quite strange and, to me, quite interesting. There were a lot of people there that were complaining mostly about others rather than working on themselves. There was one thread in particular I remember reading where somebody asked the question, when you're feeling depressed or anxious, what do you do to distract or occupy yourself? Amongst the standard comments of watching reruns of favourite TV shows or calling a friend, I was shocked how many people answered, I troll on the internet. Here's a simple truth. Happy, fulfilled people do not spend their time trying to tear others down. They're too busy enjoying their own lives. People who are trolling are doing so because they not only feel unhappy, but they also feel powerless when it comes to improving their own situation. So rather than focusing on themselves, they try to level the playing field by bringing others down. If we feel no agency in improving our life, sometimes the only thing we can do to grasp some degree of control is to spread that dissatisfaction to others. At least that way we have some influence. At least that way we have some significance. So when someone posts a nasty comment, all they're really saying is, I'm unhappy and I don't feel I have the ability to put that right. One of the biggest mistakes we make when dealing with online negativity is taking emotional damage from those harsh comments. Someone suggests something bad about us and in some way we believe them. But let's be honest, how much do these people actually know about you? Probably not much, if anything at all. Now, compare that to how much you know about you. Imagine you were a doctor and someone with no medical knowledge started telling you you're doing your job wrong. Would you listen to them? Of course not. You're the expert in that field, not them. Well, apply this principle to your own life. You are the expert on you. A random person on the internet knows nothing about your struggles, your experiences, or your capabilities. So why would you take their opinions seriously? If someone criticizes us, then we will either agree with that criticism or disagree. If we agree, then that's fine. We haven't been told anything we didn't already know, so that comment has no right to impact negatively on our self-image or self-worth. If we disagree with the negative comment, then hey, guess who's wrong? So we want to get our thoughts out there and have people engage and interact with our content, but as our reach grows, if negativity is inevitable, how do we stop it from affecting us? Well, here are 3 simple steps. First things first, recognize the source. The comment isn't about you, it's about them. If someone has taken time to criticize, then that just means they're unhappy. Happy and content people don't waste their time dragging others down. Once we recognize this comment is about their own struggles and not yours, you really don't have to pay attention to it anymore. Yes, what they're going through is unfortunate, but it's not your job to fix their issues. It's theirs. Secondly, don't engage. Remember, the aim of a trolling comment is to interrupt your happiness. Any attempt to argue or interact gives them exactly what they want and does you and them no favors at all. Your account or your channel is your house, and all you're doing by posting is letting someone take a little look around. If they're rude, throw them out. They've overstayed their welcome and relinquished the right to be here. Delete, block, done. Finally, remind yourself you're in control. Their words only have power over you if you allow them to. You get to decide whether or not their opinion matters. I believe it was Mahatma Gandhi that said, "Nobody can hurt me without my permission." Don't give anyone permission to hurt you. Social media negativity can be tough to deal with, but the truth is it's not really about us, it's about the unhappy people who write those comments. Remember, happy people don't waste their time tearing others down, and a random unhappy person online has no authority over your self-worth. So next time you see a negative comment, take a deep breath, roll your eyes and move on. Because at the end of the day, the trolls aren't happy, but that doesn't mean you have to join them. If you like the ideas I discuss on this channel and you'd like further help with anxiety-related issues, then why not check out the members area where you'll find my full Clear Your Head Anxiety Relief Program, the control system method for personal change, and weekly live Q&A sessions with me. Just hit the join button on my homepage or the link in the description below. I really hope you found this video helpful, and if so, hit the like button and subscribe for more content on handling anxiety and maintaining a healthy mindset. I'm Tim Box. Always remember, be kind to your mind. I'll see you next time.